I have a recommendation for you to discuss with your healthcare professional, your doctor, to see if this might be something that's palatable. So I'm going to tell you what my recommendation is at the outset, and then I'm going to give you a little discussion of my thinking of whether or not that's viable or not. The recommendation is now, hold on to your seats. If you have some problems with dementia, problems with remembering or tracking, and also if you have neurological challenges, whatever they might be, the recommendation is give a short term, I'm only talking about 4 days or a week at the most, trial run with using a nicotine patch. And you probably think, what? What is he saying? A nicotine patch? What is this all about? All right, so the reason I'm suggesting this is that I've seen recent research evidence that indicates that the nicotine patch, in fact, might provide relief from individuals with these chronic health conditions that are neurologically oriented. Will it help you? Well, we don't know that. Is this something that you ought to consider? Again, talk with your healthcare professional. Now, I have been recommending natural therapies to individuals for 20 years that provide relief, sometimes temporary, sometimes long term, with neurological challenges. And this is the first day, the first week, the first time that I have made this suggestion. It's serious. You won't find this idea, this suggestion anywhere on my blogs, on my radio show interviews, nowhere. Now, why is that? I've known that there has been research, when I very began my research program 2 decades ago, that indicated that the smokers were less likely to have a diagnosis of Parkinson's than non-smokers. Well, I have to say, when I really looked into that, I thought, well, we don't really want to tell people to smoke, but that's interesting. And when I looked into it, who was funding those studies? Well, you can probably guess, the tobacco industry. I thought to myself, I've been a serious researcher for a couple of decades, and I kind of got out of that business because I saw there was so much fake research. It was really disappointing to me. So I have to confess, I said, yeah, okay, maybe, I don't know. But I just now want to say there has been more independent research over the last several years of researchers that are beginning to seriously consider nicotine as a possible therapy. So I just want to say, is this going to help you? I don't know. Is this something you might want to consider? I want to say, well, I think yes, it might be something that you might want to try. And again, I want to stress this is not something that you will say, okay, well, we'll give this a year's trial run. No, no, no. I'm just saying try it for a few days and see if in fact you don't experience symptom relief. I think 3 or 4 days would be enough trial to see whether or not this is going to help or not. Nicotine patches, you can get them right on the internet to see if this might be beneficial. There are a lot of scientific or biological reasons why the researchers are thinking this might be beneficial, and some evidence to indicate that it actually is. So give it a trial run. Again, be sure to talk with your medical professional. I'm not suggesting smoking, and the reason is because, of course, particularly the papers that are used to wrap the cigarettes have a lot of carcinogens, and sometimes the fillers in the tobacco have the same. So I'm not suggesting smoking at all, but I do think the patches might be something that would be palatable and that you might want to consider that as an option. So believe it or not, I'm today suggesting, well, how about somebody go out there and see if this might help? And please, whatever you do, get back to me. Let me know either in the comments here or in my email, or give me a call, telephone call. Let me know if you've given this a trial spin. Did it seem to be helpful or not?